A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in international relations, Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov announced that U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are set to meet in the coming days. This meeting is poised to be the first face-to-face encounter between a sitting U.S. president and a Russian leader since Joe Biden's meeting with Putin in Geneva in June 2021. The backdrop for this summit is the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which has escalated tensions between the two nations since Russia's invasion in February 2022. Ushakov confirmed that an agreement has been reached for the bilateral meeting, although the specific venue has yet to be disclosed. However, discussions have suggested that the United Arab Emirates, UAE, could serve as a suitable location for the summit. This potential meeting comes on the heels of Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, who recently met with Putin in Moscow for 3 hours. During this meeting, Witkoff reportedly made strides in understanding the conditions under which Russia might agree to a ceasefire in Ukraine. Trump has expressed optimism regarding the possibility of a summit that could include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Ushakov noted that while the idea of a trilateral meeting was raised, it has not been formally discussed with the Kremlin, indicating that the Russian side is currently focused on preparing for a successful bilateral meeting with Trump. The prospect of a ceasefire has gained momentum, with Zelensky indicating that Russia appears more inclined to agree to a cessation of hostilities. In a social media post, he revealed that he and Trump had a conversation following Witkoff's meeting with Putin, where they discussed the outcomes of the talks in Moscow. Zelensky emphasized the importance of ensuring that any agreement reached would be genuine and not a deception by Moscow. He called for Ukraine and its allies to engage in discussions to solidify their common position moving forward. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio echoed these sentiments, stating that the U.S. has gained a better understanding of Russia's demands for a ceasefire. He highlighted that key elements of any agreement would likely revolve around territorial issues, marking a potential turning point in negotiations. Rubio expressed cautious optimism about the future of U.S.-Russia relations, suggesting that there is a possibility for a mutually beneficial scenario to emerge. As preparations for the summit begin, the international community is closely monitoring the situation. The potential meeting between Trump and Putin could not only address the immediate concerns surrounding the conflict in Ukraine, but also pave the way for a broader dialogue on security issues that have long plagued U.S.-Russia relations. In recent weeks, Trump has been vocal about his desire to end the war in Ukraine, claiming that he could resolve the conflict in just 24 hours. While he later clarified that his statements were figurative, the urgency of the situation has prompted him to prioritize discussions with both Putin and Zelensky. The dynamics of this meeting could significantly impact the geopolitical landscape, especially considering the strained relations since the onset of the war. The announcement of the summit has sparked various reactions, with some analysts viewing it as a critical opportunity for diplomacy, while others remain skeptical about the feasibility of reaching a lasting agreement. The history of U.S.-Russia relations is fraught with challenges, and the upcoming meeting could either serve as a catalyst for peace or further complicate the already delicate situation. As the world waits for further details on the summit, the focus remains on whether Trump can leverage his unique relationship with Putin to bring about a resolution to the conflict in Ukraine. The stakes are high, not just for the two leaders, but for the global community that has been affected by the ramifications of the war. With the potential for a ceasefire on the table, all eyes will be on the discussions that unfold in the coming days, as the leaders navigate the complexities of diplomacy in a rapidly changing world. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.